UFC 290 Volkanovski versus Rodriguez took place Saturday, July 8th from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. In a wild UFC featherweight championship bout, we see the number 2 ranked pound-for-pound fighter Alexander Volkanovski collide with UFC interim featherweight champion Yair Rodriguez. Let's talk Volkanovski versus Rodriguez. The UFC interim featherweight champion Yair El Pantera Rodriguez, 16-3-1, fighting out of Chihuahua, Mexico, is determined to dethrone Volkanovski and begin his reign atop the featherweight ladder. Yair is a wild fighter that brings in an unorthodox style of speed, movement, power, and toughness. He is a well-balanced fighter and has been showing incredible growth in the last few years and looks to show the world why he's on top. But on the other side of the octagon, you have the UFC featherweight champion and number 2 ranked men's pound-for-pound fighter Alexander the Great Volkanovski, 25-2, fighting out of Australia, and returns to the 145-pound division with intentions of reminding the world why he's the king of the division. The former professional rugby player is truly the complete package. Volkanovski possesses impressive movement and footwork, solid endurance, and an incredible fight IQ that is always on display, along with his gun-slinging stand-up attack that has left his opponents on the raw end and looks to do the same tonight against Yair. Tonight's betting odds have Volkanovski coming in at a -370 favorite, and Yair comes at a +290 dog. And here's how it went down. Volk comes out early switching stances, trying to confuse Yair because of his unorthodox, dangerous striking. But Volk secures a takedown early and did a nice job with good control and some solid ground and pound. Yair came out with some solid wild kicks to start round 2, trying to get started, but Volkanovski secured another takedown. Yair did a good job of trying to get back to his feet, but Volk showed off some solid chain wrestling and kept control, dragging Yair to the mat, landing some more solid ground and pound. In round 3, Yair started to show some real signs of life and started to have success landing some solid kicks and punches that got Volk's attention and was pressuring the champ. But Volk landed a right hook that rocked Yair and backed him to the cage, and Volk followed up with some solid punches, followed by a takedown with some vicious ground and pound until the referee stopped the fight. Alexander Volkanovski defeats Yair Rodriguez by TKO. Alright, here's my final thoughts. I say the same thing about Volkanovski every fight that I have covered. Volk is one of the most underrated champions in the UFC, and tonight he showed the world once again what an incredible champion he is. Volkanovski showed the world why he is the best fighter on the planet, showing off one of the most impressive fight IQs we have seen in the sport. The way he processes information and learns his opponent's movements so quickly is unreal. Doesn't matter if they are big, small, heavier, it just doesn't matter. Volkanovski reads his opponents and follows his game plan and executes his technique perfectly over and over. And the scary part is he just keeps getting better. Alright, here's some quick stats on Volkanovski. He is the UFC featherweight champion. He is now 26-2. He is the number 2 men's pound-for-pound fighter, and I believe he should be number 1. He has 13 wins by KO, 3 wins by submission. He has 7 first-round finishes. He now holds wins over Max Holloway 3 times, Jose Aldo, Brian Ortega, and now Yair Rodriguez. Okay, what's next for Volkanovski?
He's at one of those places now in his career. Whatever he wants to do, what are we going to say? You know what I mean? This guy's literally proven himself a million times. Many people believe he won, the Islam fight. Whatever he wants to do, we'll probably roll with it. Yeah.
Oh, man, look, we all know I want that lightweight belt. We all know I want that rematch. I want that Islam fight. I think not only for me to get that belt, for me to get that win back, but I think it is a massive fight for the UFC as well. I'm in my peak. How long is that going to last? So let's get to work. Let's get 2 of these bad boys.
His fight with Islam Makhachev was razor close, and a lot of people thought he won, including myself, so I say run it back. Guys, let me know in the comments what you thought about Volk's performance tonight and who you think he should fight next and why. Just want to give a big shout out to all of our loyal fans. This is Jake Hattan with MMA Weekly's The Lowdown Breakdown. See you next time.